But there's an ugly word being used in society right now, primarily used by black people, and white people always seem to keep getting themselves in trouble when they try to figure out when it's okay and when it's not okay to use this word. Now, we're going to get uncomfortable. We're going to talk about it for 1 minute. We're going to talk about the word nigga for 1 minute. Now, listen, white people, listen. It is never okay in any circumstance whatsoever to ever use that word. I don't care if that's what his name is. It's not okay for you to use that word. Now, I get it. It's America, freedom of speech, and you should be able to say what the hell you want to say and not have any consequences. And I want you to have that right, but I can't protect all of y'all. So for the sake of your own safety, just don't say this shit, because if you do, you're going to get hit by a black person, a black dog, a black bear. Something black is going to jump out and maul your ass, and if you get recorded saying it, you just gonna lose your job. It just ain't worth it. But I feel like this. Since black people have taken a word that they have complete ownership of, and they're the only ones that can use that word, I think it's only fair and only right that white people have one word that only they can use, and they're the only ones that can use that word. And if white people had their very own word that only they could use, they wouldn't worry about that word because they'd be too busy trying to get everybody to fucking stop and use their word. And white people, you got a word you've been using your entire life. You probably use it 20 times today, and you're never taking ownership of it, and I'm here to fucking help y'all. White people, would you like to know what your word is? Your word is awesome. Awesome is the whitest word ever created. Awesome is such a white word that you've never heard nigga and awesome in the same sentence in your entire life. You have never in your life heard a black person go, nigga, it was awesome. Ever has that happened. White people, you might not know this, but black people only use the A word around y'all to make y'all feel comfortable around us. Because we don't use that shit in a room full of us. You understand what I'm saying? You in a room full of black people like this, and somebody be like, that's awesome. Somebody gonna be like, you a cunt. You with the fair, you trying to get a job interview or something? What the hell? That's not a word we use, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all like this, if y'all was paying attention to that word the whole time, it told you it was a white word if you just pay attention to the spelling. A-W-E-S-O-N-E, right? Break it down by letter. A white expression, specifically ours, meaning excellent. You see that shit? Use that shit, own that shit. The next time you hear a black person say awesome, you walk up to them and go, hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt your conversation, but who told you it was okay for you to use that word? A black person gonna be like, my bad, I'm sorry. I got a lot of white friends. I hang around a lot of white people. You know how that is. You go, I don't know how that is, and that's not what I asked you. I asked you, who told you it was okay for you to use that word? And he's gonna be like, whoa, relax. My wife is white. My kids are half white. I think it's okay. You go, I think not. And if you use that word around me again, it's gonna be a problem. You've been warned. And a black person will be like, the fuck you mean I've been warned? This America is freedom of speech. I can say what the fuck I want. I said it was fucking awesome. And at the end of the day, what you can say as a white person is, nigga, what? And you're like, what the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say? I just told you stop using my word. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna stop using that shit. And you go, and I'll stop using yours, sir. And y'all go about y'all business. Problem fucking solved right there. And at the end of the show, white people will walk out and be like, Jay, your show was awesome. And black people will walk out and be like, nigga, stop telling that goddamn joke, okay? That's